Here we go. All right, another game. Continue.
Good day.
Let's do some of these. Many years ago, Rackham found the Grand Cipher abandoned near some cliffs. He fell in love with the neglected airship, spent years fixing her up. When he finally got her into the air, she crashed, taking his dreams down with her. After that mishap, he became disillusioned and quit flying altogether. But let's continue the next Faded episode. Back at the wheel.
Just as I'd given up on flying, the Earthstay Empire had arrived in Port Breeze, and they were hell-bent on exploiting our local protector, the primal beast of wind, Tiamat.
Their twisted machinations caused her to go on a rampage. Port Breeze was in peril. Fortunately, we had an ace up our sleeve, Lyria. Thing is, Lyria needed to get close to Tiamat, which meant we had to go up, and to go up, we needed to fly. Thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life when the skies betrayed me, but lives were on the line. Quick, get on the Grand Cipher! I don't know what got into me. She fell once before. Hell, I knew she might fall again. Nothing like a healthy fear of death to keep you grounded, eh? But the people of Port Breeze, and my new crewmates, had entrusted their fates to my piloting skills. My own fear was insignificant. All I needed to do was trust myself too. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, and ready to face the skies if you'll have me. As the Grand Cipher's engine purred to life, I knew I would no longer be encumbered by fear. I gripped the mast with pride as I set our course directly above, to the rampaging Tiamat. Lyria quelled the primal beast, and catastrophe had been averted. Not to mention, I could finally dream again. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cipher and its crew. It's been one hell of a ride. I've since formed a pact with good old Tiamat and made amends with the shipwright Primal who built the Grand Cipher, Noah. So, Zeka Grande Skydom might be uncharted territory, but my role remains the same. To see our crew arrive safely, no matter the destination. And that includes Estalucia. Some folks might call reaching the end of the skies an impossible dream, but I ain't too worried. With the Grand Cipher as our wings, anything's possible. Call it a side effect of being a helmsman, but my ears tend to laser in on any talk of airships. Then again, damn near anybody could have heard this guy shouting.
No! No! You can't do this! She's still skyworthy! She can still fly!
The distraught man was making a scene outside. 3 seemingly unfazed onlookers surrounded him. Between all the belly aching, I pieced together the man's story. He was an engineer, was upset that an airship called the Nautilus was set to be decommissioned. His 3 friends, meanwhile, were telling him to see reason that an old ship like that would be more useful as scrap. Reminded me of the Port Breeze days, back when my own dreams seemed like unscalable walls. The 3 onlookers were a young helmsman, a young mechanic, and an older merchant. They presented a unified front against the engineer, countering each of his arguments threefold whenever he opened his mouth to protest. As much as I wanted to help the guy, the trio were speaking the truth. Repairing the damn thing would cost buckets of rupees, and you can't fix an airship on gumption alone. Trust me, I've tried. Them's the breaks, kid.
I turned to leave. None of my business, right? But dumb old me, I had to pause as my ears caught what he said next.
We made a pact, didn't we? Don't you remember? The Nautilus. You promised that we would take her to the skies.
He could barely hold it together. You could hear it in his voice, the desperation as he clung to a quickly fading dream. It was a feeling all too familiar to me.
All right, a new slot. I must play as Rackham.
I mean, sure, the Nautilus may be old, but she's got plenty of potential. She could easily outpace any other cargo ship in the fleet. At least 3 times faster.
Found the poor bastard blathering his woes at a tavern in Folca. The seat next to his happened to be conveniently open, so I took it. Without so much as asking my name, he launched into story after story. It was clear he still needed to vent. Apparently, he just recently started his career as an engineer, planned on restoring the Nautilus. It would revitalize the local economy, help Folca this, assist Timpil that. He went on and on, but I knew he wasn't going to feel better until he confronted the actual issue at hand. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great you want to help your home like this, but that's not the real reason you're upset, is it?
That obvious, huh? I, made a promise to my friends. One day we'd fly our beloved Nautilus across the skies together.
But the ship in question was long past its heyday and had deteriorated beyond the point of conventional repair. Time is a cruel but patient mistress, and among the original Nautilites, only Kent had yet to accept reality. After he finished his explanation, silence fell between us. Well, until another man frantically stumbled into the tavern. I'd seen him somewhere before. Oh yeah, one of the naysayers from earlier, the merchant.
Somebody help! Anybody! Monsters are ransacking my precious cargo!
I was torn. Do my civil duty as a skyfarer and save the cargo, or help this ass determined to crush the dreams of my newfound friend? So, I asked Kent.
What? Of course you should help him.
Not a moment's hesitation from the kid. I liked that. This would have been the perfect moment to ensure the continued survival of the Nautilus, at least in the short term. But despite that, Kent didn't think twice about helping his fellow man. Hell yeah, Kent. I'll see what I can do.
Damn. Can't we take some R&R instead?
Rackham is a man of disguise, tasked with helming the Grand Cipher. His 2 guns allow him to cover allies in both long and close range. Press square to fire once, or hold to fire 3-shot bursts. His triangle attack is chargeable, which increases its range and damage. Skills and square attacks fill the heat gauge. His triangle attack charges faster the higher the heat gauge.
According to the merchant, our destination should be around here. I just hope there's anything left to save. Let's get moving. Goblins? What the hell are they doing here? Let's say we didn't warn you.
Rain hell on him! I'll take the front line.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Now then, where were we? That must be the cargo we're looking for. Cargo's safe and sound. Maybe. Looks like it's been rummaged through.
Watch out, Rackham! We've got goblins and wyverns on our trail!
They'll say more than that to dupe us.
Go time! Take that!
Things are about to get dicey. Just don't let them get close to the cargo.
Go time! Bring it!
There's still more of them!
Take
Stay
that!
sharp, everybody!
Heads up, people! Bring it! Fire! Take that! This should win. Come on! Bring it!
This'll show
Don't
him.
let up! Bring it! That all?
Healthy as a horse.
Come on! Bring it! Go time!
Catch this!
Have at 'em! Come on!
It's go time, baby.
That all? Come on! Between the eyes! That all? Go time! Take that! Reap what you sow!
So the big shot finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you're going down like the rest of them.
Like that?
Muff.
Here's a little payment.
Cool.
You monsters screwed up big time today, because you chose to mess with the best crew to ever cross these skies.
Ha! No need to thank me.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. How could I ever thank you?
You want to thank someone? Thank him. I gestured toward Kent. The man's face filled with shame as the irony dawned on him.
So it was you, huh? Hey, listen. I'm sorry about earlier. I could have heard you out.
After the merchant left, I wanted to focus on the next goal at hand. Putting some wind back in the Nautilus's sails. So I proceeded to do some intelligent and, dare I say, brilliant thinking on the topic when Kent asked what I was talking about. Whoops, must have been thinking out loud again. You just wait and see.
Cool. Reckon got a slot there. Nice.
Good day.
How many times do I gotta say it? Getting parts to fix the Nautilus out here in the boonies is next to impossible.
I've never been good with women. My words never come out quite the way I mean for them to. I thought maybe Miss Mechanic would be on board, but... I probably shouldn't be doing this behind Kent's back anyway.
I'm telling you, I've tried everything. Sure, I'd love to see her fly again, but it's time to... get real. Right?
Hey, come on. That was against the rules. How was I supposed to keep a stern attitude against that blubbering mess? When I finally got a word in edgewise, I let her know I already had the parts she needed. Picked him up here and there, across Fanta Grande and Nala Grande. Here, this what you need? I'll cut you a deal.
Wait, how? Where in the skies did you find these?
Caught up in her excitement, she leapt at me. Whoa, not so close, Missy. Of course, she paid me no regard. It was the parts she had her eyes on.
Some modifications here and there, I could... Yeah. I can't believe it. The dream is alive.
Yep, the dream was alive. She didn't have to say it. The look on her face was enough. All that hubbub from earlier was nowhere to be found. After forking over the payment, she happily took the spare parts off my hands. She also made sure to plant a big fat kiss on my cheek before scurrying off. Sheesh, at least warn a guy beforehand, right? Women, I swear. In any case, the winds were starting to blow back in their favor.
Defendant August.
I once gave up being a skyfarer. Also, I could take up arms to protect my home island, Auguste. Man, she was special. You see, there aren't too many places in Fanta Grande with oceans, much less ones as gorgeous and pristine as Auguste's. And I'd be damned if I stood by as the Erste Empire sullied its waters with the byproducts of their weapons research. It goes without saying that I enlisted. Good thing, too, because it was in the midst of the ensuing war that I met the Grand Cipher crew. They helped us, the local mercenaries, I mean, take a stand against those Imperial punks. It wasn't a picnic, but we weren't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, the war wasn't decided by either side, but by the patron deity of the land, Leviathan, who damn near drowned Auguste in a fit of rage. Anybody's troubles would have seemed small compared to a battle like that, huh? Well, not long after, as if irony was waiting to bite me on the ass, my estranged daughter showed up out of the blue. I know what you're thinking. What kind of parent wouldn't rejoice at seeing their child again? But it's complicated, and it's all my fault. Man, the way Apollonia looked at me, like a wolf staring down her bunny-eared breakfast. I couldn't face her. But this crew, there was something about their vitality, you know? Here were these young'uns standing against impossible odds and coming out stronger for it. Maybe if this old man took good notes, he could eventually have an honest conversation with his own baby girl. So, I asked to join the crew, and took up a life of skyfaring once again. The next time my daughter and I met, I wouldn't let fear and regret keep me from moving forward.
Cool. Eugene traveled far and wide as an accomplished skyfarer before retiring to his homeland for the August Isle. There he joined other mercenaries to defend August against the Erste Empire incursion. After teaming up with Dragon's crew to fight the Imperials, he decided to face his past, one he has been neglecting for a long time. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Switching up my games.
How'd me and my daughter end up estranged? Well, the first thing you need to know is that my wife was stricken by a terminal illness. I refused to listen to the doctors. Terminal my foot. Even if there was no cure in Auguste, surely there ought to have been something in other lands. And so, I left my family at home, crisscrossing the skies looking for a cure. Got into a lot of adventures along the way, and somehow ended up making a name for myself. But no matter how far and wide I traveled, the cure eluded me. And while I was away, my wife, she breathed her last. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. I never even got the chance to say goodbye. Regret and self-loathing crashed over me in never-ending waves, threatening to pull me under. You can't even begin to imagine the pain. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was all my fault. My daughter spent countless days looking after her sick mother, fighting off fear and dread. It's not hard to imagine why she hates me. She must have asked herself time and again, why was her father gallivanting across the skies while his family suffered? By the time I finally came home, she was long gone. There were no other relatives to turn to. The only family she'd known was no more. All I could do was stand dazed and helpless in the cold, empty shell of the home we'd made.
Harsh memories.
After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either. I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father after all this time?
Nothing.
Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories, but here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real, but I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there. When Tempeal was hit by a devastating storm, refugees flocked to the safe haven of Folka. We heard the news and docked on the island, which was buzzing with activity. It was clear. All hands were needed on deck as reconstruction efforts got underway. So we walked through the city, looking out for opportunities to help. That's when we saw a distressed young draft. We didn't know the details, but it was plain as day that something wasn't right. He was stumbling around, eyes unfocused, and staring into space. I couldn't shake the feeling that we shouldn't leave him on his own, so we ended up trailing him. We came to the edge of a cliff. though the morning sun shone on our faces, a frigid wind blew down our backs. The draft just stood at the edge, staring at something only he could see. Hey, careful there! With the wind whipping around like this, you might lose your footing! The draft whirled around, taken off guard. After a while, he looked away, shrugging.
Thanks for your concern.
You look like you've got something on your mind. If you want a friendly ear, you've got him here.
I guess I do.
He smiled, though the expression didn't reach his eyes. The draft introduced himself as Karzeda. Back in Tempeal, he was a jeweler's apprentice.
My childhood friend was caught up in that storm. I was in love with her. Could never get up the courage to tell her. And now it's too late.
Karzeda bit down on his lip, as if he was trying to hold back his despair. He went on, telling us that he'd hit a slump in his apprenticeship. Nothing he did could gain his master's approval. His frustration boiled over, and he got into a rip-roaring fight with his friend. Hurt, she fled from the workshop. He didn't go after her.
I wish I had, because that's the day the storm came.
The storm,
Karzeda's face twisted in agony. He made a mistake, and it ended up costing him someone dear. I could understand all too well.
Ooh, a slot for our buddy here. One day while wandering around Frolic, Eugene encountered a young man, reckon with guilt. His name is Karzeda, I guess, and his lost childhood friend. In his the storm that hit Temple before he could tell her his true feelings. He must play as Eugene.
Karzeda stared at the sunbeams as they illuminated the cliffside. His eyes were watering, and not just from the sun's rays.
When we were kids, we made a promise. Once I became a proper jeweler, I'd share my most treasured secret with her. Cowardly, yes, but that was the only way I could tell her how I felt.
It all made sense now. His deepest, darkest regret was putting off telling her what was in his heart for so long.
We made that promise ages ago. I wouldn't have been surprised if she forgot all about it.
Karzeda paused, as if remembering something. He lifted his gaze to the sky, then continued.
Oh, right. I have to go back to the mines in Tempeal. There are keepsakes of hers there. I don't think she can move on without them.
I could tell how important this was to him. But when the people fled Tempeal, a horde of monsters moved right on in. Actually, forget the fiends. Karzeda wasn't in shape to go anywhere right now. What do these keepsakes look like? I can head to the mines and track them down for you. Considering his condition, I wasn't about to give him room to argue. Besides, I know all about not being able to share the important stuff with a loved one while there's still time. There's so much I didn't get to tell my family. Even now, thinking of our old house makes my heart ache something fierce. That day, there was no one to greet me when I opened the door. Seeing the cold remains of my home tore open a void in my heart. But you know what? I managed to keep going because my friends were there for me. This time it was my turn to support someone who needed it.
This old soldier fights foes while battling his own demons. Able to snipe weaknesses from afar, he's also adept at hand-to-hand combat. Hold square to enter sniper vision. He won't be able to move while in sniper vision, but he'll be able to manually aim his shots. This is especially useful for destroying body parts. Grenades deal damage to foes in their blast zone. Hold triangle to aim and throw grenades. Grenades explode after a period of time or can be detonated by an attack.
The keepsake should be somewhere around here. Might as well inspect the mine shafts as we go too. Got a beat on him.
Whoa! The place is crawling with goblins!
You can't just let them run amok. Time to get to work. There. That was too easy. They act like they own the place. That's ours, but you're gonna have to move.
Watch out! That one's got a gun!
How about no? You picked the wrong guy to have a shooting contest with. Carzada's counting on us to find those keepsakes. Watering can, a shovel. These are the keepsakes.
Huh? Did you hear that? Whoa! More goblins! And look
Here's
at
a
the
little
size of
playground.
that one!
Blast is gonna set. That was right back then, huh? Fine by me. Let's dare. We got the big one. I think we can rest easy.
Great! Let's head back to town.
Sheesh. The place was crawling with goblins. Good thing we came instead of Carzada. Carzada said his friend loved flowers. Tempeal's soil was harsh and didn't lend itself to flora, but her dream was to grow a variety of flowers and let them bloom all over the land. Knowing how much her dream meant to her, Carzada wanted to bring her gardening tools back and place them in front of her grave. His hands were trembling when I passed them over.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
He was so choked with emotion that each word sounded pained, like thorns sticking in his throat. I kept my eyes on him. It felt like if I looked away for even a second, he'd fade into the great blue beyond. He was still grappling with his hurt. You wanted to say goodbye to her properly, right? Come on, I'll go with you. I slapped him on the shoulder, silently willing him to pull himself together.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Carzada hugged the tools tightly against his chest, his teeth biting down hard on his lip. It broke my heart, seeing someone so young deal with such overwhelming tragedy. The least I could do was help him see this through.
Hello.
Zega Grande, the Forgotten Skydom. As I gazed into its perennial blue, I reflected on my last time here, during my travels with him. My memories of this place were distant, yet unforgettable.
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Hmm? Perhaps I have. Who can say? Eventually, I'll share my tales of the Captain's father and our journey together. When the time is ripe, of course.
Why?
But first, I would need to sort through my own emotions. It was here in these skies that we would eventually part. I know. In the eyes of eternity, our time together lasted no longer than a blink. Yet his impact on me felt nothing short of eternal. Indeed, it wasn't nostalgia that I felt upon revisiting these skies. Rather, it was the significance of this place and all that transpired here that weighed heavily upon my heart. During the war, primal beasts were exploited by the Astrals as instruments of battle. Withered and fated, one primal would eventually drift to Lumacier Archipelago, making a home for herself. Over time, she grew accustomed to the comforts of its forests and the serenity they offered. It was a far cry from the brutalities of war. Centuries would pass until a young man stumbled upon her domain, forever altering the course of her life. She engaged him in a vicious battle, but was ultimately humbled in defeat. Accepting her fate, she resigned herself to death. However, the man would sheath his blade and, to her surprise, asked if she would join him on a journey across the skies. A primal beast was supposedly no more than an astral weapon. Beings born to be controlled, manipulated, and ill-used since time immemorial. She had never entertained the idea of something more. In fact, she hardly had a name for herself. Well, she did have a moniker, but it was a meaningless one, whose sole purpose was to identify her as a weapon. Perhaps out of pity, perhaps out of kindness, the man bestowed upon her a new name. It was from that moment she would truly blossom. Rosetta. It was his gift to her, one she would treasure and love for eternity. With every union comes an inevitable separation. When his journey neared its final chapters, as he took up arms against the god of destruction, I returned to the forests of Lumacier. After my return to the archipelago, I briefly longed for his companionship, but the flora and fauna kept me company. Decades came and went, and one day I would encounter yet another young visitor to the island. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring. I realized at that very moment the time had come. He had entrusted this child to me from the ends of the skies. My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement, flashing naught but a smile at the young captain. I would join the up-and-coming Skyfarers crew on the Grand Cipher for another journey across the skies, this time as a bystander. During their travels, they would experience joys and triumphs, alongside loss and hardship. I continued to observe from afar, doing my best to obscure my true intentions. My roots were well planted in the past, Knowing what I knew, would I be able to act as a part of their crew in earnest? Before long, my ambivalence would come to a head. My convictions had begun to waver. Was this the right approach? Of course, I was conscious of reality. I knew their journey wouldn't be easy. They would have to face the harsh life the skies had in store for them. And with our foes only becoming more and more cumbersome, even for myself, could I possibly protect them? My presence on the Grand Cipher was inconsequential, and at worst, a hindrance to the crew. I thought if I weren't here, the captain, EO, the entire crew would handle themselves just fine. Perhaps the time had come to retire to the forests once more. But as I was preparing to leave, EO grabbed my hand so sweetly, so innocently, and said she needed me to stay. I couldn't bring myself to abandon her. I would be the bystander no longer. Everyone in the crew had a role to play, and I would be the exception no more. Finally, I found my purpose. I was free to experience the skies once again, hand in hand with the captain. It wasn't duty or obligation that anchored me to this crew. It was love. And I promised to always protect them. I would leave no regrets in the skies. Thus, our journey continued. Only this time I felt that I was a true member of the Grand Cipher.
Okay. Eternal Rage.
I trusted only my fists. If you wish to reach transcendence, you must beat out the path with your own knuckles. Which is why when my fists began to tremble in anticipation, I listened. It was as if they whispered, "A terrible future awaits these skies. Fail to act. An unprecedented calamity will befall you." How could they know? In truth, they knew more than most scholars, having experienced the rigors of fundamental aesthetic practice. I tempered them relentlessly, until they could foretell which timeline would lead them to the most strength. But you may ask, how far can one go with omnipotent fists? A foolish question. Only cowards measure progress in distance, in achievement. Blood boils through these fingers. That is all I need to know. Ah, I feel the fire raging inside. The storm has arrived. And I shall catch it with my bare hands. Divinity above, I wish you no ill will, but your defeat shall be evidence of my life's work. Vow recited, I ended the evening's meditation. Decades of such ascetic training had finally borne fruit. I had honed the Eternal Raid style to a godlike edge. But the long years had also revealed to me an enemy I could never defeat. Time itself. My inevitable demise meant there would be no more Eternal Raid style. I would need a disciple, someone worthy of inheriting my technique. Of course, coal is not transformed into diamond so easily. It would be a fool's errand to find a successor who could survive the necessary time and rigor. Thus, when I finally met the captain, I was happy to be that fool. Now I could pass on my legacy. But the captain had another goal in mind, to reach Estalucia and reunite with dear old Papa. Filial piety was a respectable tenant, but it was no god-shattering fist. Despite my pleas, I failed to convince the captain to become my pupil. However, something must have resonated with the young master, because I received an invitation to join the Grand Cypher's crew. If I could not produce a scion of eternal rage, at least I would gain new allies. Walking aboard the airship, my fists buzzed. Ah! Oh, there would be something more to this meeting after all. Worthy Captain, I choose to fight by your side for the glory of the crew, for the glory of reaching Estalucia. And after we return, we shall discuss your future with the Eternal Rage style in earnest.
You heard all the stories about the old man, right?
I could hardly believe my ears. Ripping the Grim Basin apart with a single punch? Joining a war just so he could spar? And defeating both sides? Knocking over a whole mountain just from turning in his sleep? I call BS. And just like crap, there was probably a kernel of truth in there somewhere, but come on, who believes this stuff? Turns out, idiots like me. See, I've actually witnessed Gondagoza smash a meteor into space dust. You think people will catch on to that story, too?
Of course they will. Why else do people go to the pub? Man's favorite pastime is recounting tales of people braver than themselves.
But it's so hard to believe, and I saw him do the damn thing. So, yep, though the old master's legends were numerous, and honestly downright ridiculous, they were also the truth. What's crazier, Gonda would never toot his own horn. After crushing a dragon with a sneeze or what have you, he'd just say, Yep, actions speak louder than words. That's a real man's man for you. You gotta admire that. What I would give for his rippling biceps, though. Looking back now, none of us could have known. There, in the Zeka Grande Skydom, Gondagoza was about to use those rippling biceps to start a whole brand new mythos.
Sierra gave us the news. A lone brawler managed to stop a force of hundreds atop Mount Najalith, all while quelling a raging blizzard with his bare hands? I'm not a betting man. Well, I'm not a drinking man. But, well, I'm not a man who bets when he drinks. But I'd put good money on our brawler being Gondagoza. It hadn't been that long since we sailed to Zeka Grande, so the old badger must have been working overtime for word to spread so quick. I asked Sierra to spill the details. The force he scattered was a group of soldiers, remnants of the Church of Avia, and word was they were specialists in guerrilla warfare. Sure as hell they were a fierce troop. How does an unarmed martial artist take them all out? Not that I could ask the master, because you know what he'd say. But hey, who needs words when you got those defined shoulder blades doing the talking? Guess it was just one more legend for the books.
Which will it be? What do you say? Will you accept it? Best of luck. Fresh veggies for sale.
There we go. Let's do it to it.
How many of them are there? Don't let them swarm you!
Looking good. Stay focused.
They
All right.
just keep coming! But we'll show them who's boss!
Catch this! Looking good. Just let it. Leave deep.
There's my backup!
I'll take this! Looking good.
That's some handiwork.
I bet you say that's all.
Let's watch the next one, too!
Looking good.
I think we're good here. Let's move to the next spot. I'm not liking the look
Attack
of this,
formation.
but don't let it intimidate ya.
Thank you. Leave defense to me.
You reap what you sow.
Looking good. Catch this.
Watch out for the shooter.
This is gonna burn. Slash and bash.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
That worked out somehow or other.
Right then.
Caddies ain't got nothing on you.
Let's see. Nice find.
Ooh. Skyfarer, I see.
Got an order for a new weapon? Thanks for coming.
Yes.
I'm your Rose.
You have chosen well.
Couldn't resist my help?
Hello.
Now that the catalyst is ours, it's just a matter of time before we get our Lyria back.
With the catalyst in our hands, we board the Grand Cipher to go after Avia again. Next stop is Fondom. Just a short hop, step, and a flight away. It's been roped off as a danger zone, which, isn't ominous at all. The church is headed there for one thing. Yet another altar housing a primeval god. All of Zega Grande's gods, or I guess primal beasts, are a force to reckon with. But we can't let Avia keep exploiting Lyria's power. If they force her to commit atrocities, once this is all over, she'll never forgive herself. Thick black smoke blankets the sky. Rivers of fire flow below. Yeah, pretty much the perfect stage for a fateful showdown. Well, here's to hoping we make it out in one piece.
There, we're moored. Red ship shouldn't see us from here. We'll hit them before they know what's coming.
I'm not the only one who saw that big-ass fire geyser, right?
There, we're moored. Red ship shouldn't see us from here. We'll hit them before they know what's coming.
I'm not the only one who saw that big-ass fire geyser, right?
No, we all thought. Only a primal could pull that off.
Then it's clear that's where they've taken Lyria. Prepare for What now?
I believe it means the volcano is close to erupting.
How are you so calm? Lava is not how I want to go out. And what about the Grand Cipher?
But we have to get to Lyria.
You're preaching to the choir. Of course I want to go rescue her, but I just...
I saw how they handled Excavalion. They could be my best bet going forward. But we'll be stranded here if we lose the ship. It would all be for nothing. All right. I'll take the helm and fly the ship to safety. Once the area stabilizes, I'll come back to pick you guys up. You all go on ahead.
Sorry for the trouble, Roland. Sure you don't mind?
Not at all. Besides, since when has Mr. Fix-It ever let you down? Before I go, Vern, do you mind showing me the catalyst?
Wait, right now? Sure. No problem.
There, I've activated it. Hold it near Lyria, and it should release the lock on the collar.
And that'll give us a fighting chance. Thanks, Fix-It, dude.
Time to part ways for now. Danger lurks around every corner in this place, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry about us. You just focus on keeping the Grand Cipher safe.
Come on, everyone. We need to hurry.
Why is this guy so fucking nice, huh? I don't believe it. Hold on a second.
I'm sorry, Skyfarers. Lilith was my responsibility.
I see.
We'll share some apples when you come home, Lyria.
Don't mind if I do.
Magma worm. I keep making all the wrong choices, I guess.
So that's magma, huh? Makes the desert feel downright frosty.
Fall in and it's goodbye world. No one's surviving that.
Hey, you guys notice anything different about Roland?
Not really. I mean, I guess he seems kind of tired.
Helped us out of more jams than I can count. Let's get him something nice once this is over.
We have time for a little fun, right?
Get hyped?
Don't worry. We can still try again.
Let's do this!
That treasure is ours.
Let's see. Nice find.
How's this?
We got this!
You have my
Attack!
attack!
Thanks!
Don't mention it.
What's this? Neat. Hey, little fella. Panacea!
Thanks.
Let's see. Ooh. What's this? Neat.
My cousin was lost in Fondant. So we found him. Not everyone gets to see the good stuff, wide selection of sigils. Let me know if you need help. Sigils need a boost? Want to temper your weapons? Let's do it! Those weapons aren't gonna temper themselves. All saved up. Do come back, or no?
I can feel it. A primal beast is nearby.
Aha! I spy a jerk face.
Stay back!
Huh? Isn't that... Lyria!
The fuck you guys do?
I will protect her.
That's it?
That primal beast is kidnapping Lyria! After
mean,
it!
They're
Why
all
is he
kidnapping
fighting
her.
that primal beast?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is he's the reason Lyria's here in the first place.
Crap, volcano's getting ready to blow.
Oh no! The ground is sinking into the magma!
Can't do anything about it. Just run for your lives. Don't look back.
That guy's really bad at his heart! He just wants to keep Lyria away from us! Let's get to her first!
We finally caught up.
Stay out of this.
That chance, kiddo. We're the thorn in your side that won't come out.
I'm on my way,
protect you.
Lyria! This catalyst is gonna fix you right up!
Wait, Vern! Don't go rushing in. If the catalyst gets broken, we'll lose everything.
We need to stop it from crashing around. We'll tell you when it's your turn, Vern.
Come, Crimson Thorn! I'll finish this! Healing light!
Let's patch you up.
Thank you, sweetie.
No escape! I'll take the
Let's go.
You take the lead.
Work together and we'll make it
I have a
through.
question for you. Why has that primal beast imprisoned Lyria? Since you're fighting it, I'm going to assume it wasn't acting on Shirk's order.
This has nothing to do with you.
You little punk. If anything happens to her...
What do you think? Fight harder! Eat Full blue! Spiral road! Prepare! Come again! What do you think? Shall we? We're not finished with you!
Hey, where does that worm think it's going?
I'll hunt you down.
We were so close! Come on, we have to chase it again!
This volcano isn't gonna blow anytime soon, right?
That primal looks quite similar to Bahamut. Is that why it was able to imprison Lyria?
Why is it taking a dip in the mag?
Yikes! It's a magma wave! Get swallowed by that and it'll leave more than a nasty burn!
Get to the cover of that outcropping. It's our only chance.
Now's our chance to close the gap.
He cut the wave in half?
Don't know whether to be grateful or terrified. Both, I guess.
That's our cue! Keep it up, guys!
Why is he going that far? Could he really be trying to save Lyria?
I mean, even if he does, he'll just take her away again. And we're back to square one.
My thoughts exactly. Can't let him do that.
It looks like they've come to an impasse. Now we can join the fight.
Another wave is coming!
You can run, but you can't hide. That's why we're on the hunt.
Hold on, Lyria.
Why are you here? Do you even care about her?
I already told you it has nothing to do with you.
I have.
Let's patch you up.
My hero.
Stay calm, everyone.
Finish! A bloom for endless. Time for you
Follow me! You have my aid.
After you!
We turned the tide.
I guess so.
Very well done.
The time is right.
Keep up.
Where's this light coming from?
Lyria. I believe it's some kind of natural defense mechanism.
What do we do now? Our attacks aren't getting through at all!
That's the primeval god of dread for you. There's no control.
I see what happened now. Avia brought Lyria to this altar and
I'll
was
take
waiting
the front line.
But as a manifestation of
Panacea!
strength, it turned right around and did what you feared most. It abducted Lyria. Is that the gist of it?
Hey! We might not be able to get through this giant snake, but I know someone who can.
Of course, the catalyst. We'll create an opening so you can wake Lyria up.
Winter spray!
What do you
Enchanted
think?
land!
There!
Reagan leg!
Get ready, Vern. Wait for us to attack all at once. We will pass the torch.
I'm always ready. Just give me the signal.
Come, ice take
Now, Vern!
Here goes nothing. Come on, Lyria. Wake up! Ugh.
Smashed through the wall like it was nothing. It's like another chase is afoot.
It's running scared because it knows the catalyst worked. Our next encounter will be its last.
You know it. I'm going to give Lyria the wake-up call of her life.
Neat.
I'll top off your grocery supply. Now, take care of yourself, okay?
How'd they get down there?
temporary truce.
How nice.
Do you realize how preposterous that sounds coming from you?
Blue light from the lizard. And it's safe there. So what if you can't? You gonna rip it from our cold dead hands?
You'd have to team up with that primal beast to even stand a chance against us.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I still don't fully trust him, but I do believe he's telling the truth about wanting to save Lyria. Abigail needs Lyria to control Primal. She's the crux of their plan. But as long as she's trapped inside that crystal, both we and the church are them in power. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. And let's face it, if you want to take down this god, you'll need my help.
All right. We'll work with you as long as our goals align.
I still don't like the idea of teaming up with this loser. Beggars can't be choosers.
I'll protect you! Feelings!
There's that glow again. Means our attacks won't get through.
Bart, let's do what we did before. After we create an opening, you use the catalyst.
Good. I'll be ready. Don't let the magma stop! Run!
Beautiful, aren't they?
There! I can feel it! Catalyst is ready to go! I won't mess it up!
Now, Vern!
Can you hear us, Lyria? Come back! Darn it! Not again!
I think it's working, though. The light around the primal is gone.
Now to inflict pain.
Slash and bash!
Sorry to burden you. What do you think?
Follow me!
If you insist.
After you!
Put them down.
Enough! Leave defense to me!
Finish.
Panacea!
Thank you.
Some mess. Powers magnifying.
At this rate, it'll engulf the whole island in flames. We need to extinguish this primal, and quickly.
Magma's washing all over the ground. Fall back.
You okay?
Try not to move.
Can you stand?
My hero.
I needed that. Panacea!
What do you think?
Stay alert. Something's brewing.
Does it plan on unleashing that ball of fire?
You mean like taking us all out in a blaze of glory?
But look, its movement had slowed. We still have a chance to stop it.
The magma's rising! Now where are we gonna stand?
That suggests volcanic activity is attuned to the
Reagan leg!
Things are going from bad to worse.
Enough!
Breaks like glass. I think you just found its weak spot.
Did that manage to stop it? Mana's still flowing out of other
Only one left.
That's the last one!
Ball of fire dissipated. Catastrophe averted.
Bahamut saved me. We barely stopped that ticking time bomb. Those parts we got rid of grew back.
It's not like they're hard to break. Just smash them again!
Withdraw if you're injured.
Our captain!
Too much. I'll ease your pain.
I can still fight!
What do you think? There. Beautiful, are they?
Here we go, Bert.
Catch this!
Son this fruit.
Gotcha! Standing spot!
Time for you to go.
Now, Vern!
One more time!
Go, little dragon, go!
I know already! Take this!
It's working. Keep at it.
Thanks for the thing! Tell you what, you're forgiven for that time you socked me.
This fight is almost over. We can't make a mistake. That goes double for you, Captain. If we lose you, we lose Lyria too.
What do you mean?
Our captain here shares a life link with Lyria. Their fates are connected.
Their lives are...
Captain!
Loud and clear! Not now, not ever! Ah! Catalina,
I'll protect you!
Go forward! Into the ocean beyond!
Bring it! Ascension!
now that's
Do
teamwork!
it again! We'll conclude this!
You missed! Decimate! Get him!
I've got
It's
them.
over!
About the life. That's why she gave a no-kill order for your captain. And for Lyria.
Panacea!
Having second thoughts? Maybe there's hope for you after all.
You want more? Don't. Can't keep up. A bloom for ecstasy.
Get in there and do some damage.
How's this? Catch this!
Coming out of this daze, but I'm certain we're wearing it down.
Don't throw in the towel, you guys. I'm exhausted too, but we're almost there.
We've overcome so much. This molten chamber will not be our tomb.
How's this? Fight without fear! Panacea! Now it's on!
What do you think?
Enough!
Get your head out of the clouds, kid. Don't you want to save Lyria?
Feeling conflicted? Seems you're actually soft under that thorny exterior.
This is it, huh? The point of no return. It's us or the primal.
The roses shall be tough.
More magma! Get to safety!
Thank you!
What do you think? Crimson Gold.
Slash and bash!
We have to get you healed quick!
Let's patch you up. I'll take the front line.
Now or never!
Lay it on him!
Yep, perfect. Leave it to me. Let's keep it up. What do you think?
Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. Finish it, Bart.
Leave it to me.
We're almost ready, Bert. Don't miss this chance.
That'll work this time. Hang on, Syria. No guts, no glory.
I'm like dead.
Syria.
Captain, how is she?
Well done, everyone.
Where did you come from? Huh? You can't do that! Give her back to us!
Id? Oh, what a pity. Grief and misery make fools of us all. Here I see a troupe of puppets, flouncing about in a play with no audience. And your bond with the shaman? It's threadbare. Little more than a thin line of hope. Fear not. Entrust me with your strings, and I shall deliver salvation unto you all. I know this is much too sudden for you to comprehend. But don't struggle. Embrace it. Now then, come, let us end here.
How nice of Obvious leader to come greet us herself. Saved us the trouble of tracking you down.
My dear, I'm not looking for a fight.
Leave
I've come to
defense to
extol
me.
the virtue of salvation.
Panacea!
Such lost little lambs.
Why don't you scrap the magic tricks and give us a fair fight?
She's brimming with power! I'm afraid to even get close to her!
Unbelievable manner. And what's that black aura coming off of her?
What do you think? That you will not believe your deal. That person which are nearly at an end. Your crew is largely to thank for that. Acknowledge my vision, and salvation shall come. Isn't it obvious that I am shepherding all to a transcendent future?
We don't need your phony baloney philosophy. As Skyfarers, we put our faith in a free sky.
The time has come to pen a new chapter in this saga. It has been a long journey, but a fruitful one. Now, to open the gates and bask
Let's patch you up.
in the light of paradise.
Stop! What are you doing?
No, we'll all be.
Why must you reject salvation?
Complete chapter 7 of the main story.
Do you not see that it is the perfect course?
The crew is bested by Lilith's dragon, tries to resist her, but Ava's leader proves too strong. Fearing they've lost literally whoever, the crew overcomes the sorrow at the moment. However, Roland appears and frees a hormone. Okay. Yeah.
You dare defy me to the end? I'd rather not harm you. That would not be in the shaman's best interest. So I ask, judge for yourself the miracle of my salvation.
Huh? That's dirty! Give it back!
Why? This has always belonged to us. I admit, I am intrigued as to how you were able to activate the catalyst. Although, I suppose it no longer matters at this point. With the primals in my possession, I've won.
She knows how to make a strong cage. My powers are useless against it.
Damn it! We didn't come this far to get put in timeout.
There is still hope left.
Roland? You did this? Of course he did.
And now even Vulcan Bola has fallen into Lilith's hands. I can't stall any longer. The fate of the skies calls upon the might of your crew. Will you fight to save it?
Roland, I'm not sure if I like where this is going.
Yeah. Tell us what this is all about.
Of course. But first, your injuries need tending to. Let's return to the ship. The time to reveal the truth has come.
Well, the floor is all yours, Roland.
Thanks. First, I want you all to take a look at this.
That's the beast from Tempeal.
Furican.
Lilith released the primal beasts from their slumber and stole their powers. Those powers now flow within Lyria. She's essentially a living storage vessel. The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. Angra Mainyu. I hope I'm wrong, but she plans to feed it the other beast's powers.
Just how big and nasty is this Mainyu thing?
It's the primal beast of gateways, allowing all kinds of travel between any 2 points. Distance doesn't matter, so in theory, one could even pass through to the astral realm.
Doesn't sound that evil to me if all it does is open a bunch of doors.
If only it were that innocent. The problem lies in what's needed to open a gate. You see, the gates require energy proportional to the distance between them. Now, let's pretend we want to open a gate to the astral realm.
In this case, distance is secondary. Now we're discussing interdimensional travel.
So, energy-wise...
Yes. An extraordinary amount will need to be consumed. And that instantaneous consumption will trigger grave repercussions. At best, Zega Grande would be reduced to nothing in the aftershock. At worst, most of the Sky Realm would cease to exist as we know it.
There's no way that's possible!
Then let me tell you a story. 15 years ago, Lilith revived Angra Mainyu. She attempted to open the gate to the Astral Realm. Fortunately, for whatever reason, she failed in her scheme, but a number of islands weren't so lucky, and they were rendered uninhabitable. Survivors of the incident are forever cursed to live their lives with unending trauma.
That's awful.
You see now? She won't give up. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more. And the only thing waiting for us on the other side of those gates is sheer destruction. We can't allow history to repeat itself.
There's something I'd like to ask about this woman, this Lilith. She's an astral, isn't she? The potency of her powers and her obsession with the astral realm give her away.
The Astrals. The invaders who once ruled over our skies.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, it takes one to know one.
Unbelievable.
I suspected as much a while back. You knew a great deal about this Skydom, things that no ordinary person should know.
I'll be damned. A real live astral right under our noses. Sorry. Can't blame a guy for being on edge.
Is that... Those are obvious raptors!
You're kidding! They really chased after us?
They couldn't have mobilized a hunting party this quickly.
Of all the times to hound us, they choose now?
Well, they're here. Less talking, more blasting.
Go, go, go! Take the ship!
I'll stop you in your tracks!
What the heck?
Look!
The magic is next level!
I hoped for a more peaceful flight. How did they find this route?
Stars help us.
It's those interlopers! Change formation! We must take this ship!
They seem just as surprised as we are. It might be a coincidence.
Just like that!
After me!
Let me follow your lead!
We make
Close
a good
call.
couple.
Right. Let us prepare for the next shoot to kill!
Lady Lilith has decreed these heathens be purged for their nefarious schemes!
Unfortunate timing on our part. Stay alert for more. It just occurred to me. There's only one destination at the end of this flight path.
Which means we're headed to the same place as these jokesters.
Indeed. And let us discuss particulars after we have saved our hides.
Watch out for the shooters!
It's over!
You have my aid!
Magic! Yep, we're the best! Don't know when to give up.
It seems conviction is a strong motivator.
I'll take the front line.
You got an astral yanking your chain.
Now's our chance! You take them.
Looking we good. Can handle them.
A fine display.
A lovely sentiment. There.
Decimate! Looking good. Time to shine! Yeah, you have my aid. Keep it up!
Understood. Let's go, Captain. Finally, that was the last of them.
Looks like Avia's already making their next move. I must take action.
Wait, I just want to be super sure. Are you really an Astral?
You wouldn't be the first. We've met other Astrals before. Loki and Mikaboshi, if those names ring a bell. They have their own particular philosophies. But you seem different from them.
I know, right? It's like Fix-It Dude actually wants to be a part of the Sky Realm.
Indeed. There was no act when you risked life and limb to save the people of Folka and Tempeel.
I'll be honest. I once viewed Sky Dwellers as insignificant. But that all changed. Many years ago. The first friend I ever made in this world taught me a valuable lesson. They said there is strength in solidarity. Understanding can overcome adversity. Help us grow. Folka is now my home away from home. The people there are like family to me. Sadly, we experience longevity on different scales. If I were granted one wish, it'd be to stay with them forever. At the very least, I want them to be happy. I'll do anything I can as an Astral to protect the populace, to protect the islands. And I'll stop Lilith, no matter the consequences I must suffer.
We understand how you feel. The Sky Realm is our home, too. So you can count on us.
I guess even Astrals come in all kinds of different flavors. Just like Sky Dwellers.
The same can be said of primal beasts.
Kinda weird having an Astral watching our backs for once. But I won't complain.
Thanks, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been upfront with you all. I suppose I was acting out of cowardice. I was afraid of your reactions if you learned I was an Astral.
We're in this together.
Captain. Thank you.
Done and done.
Yes. With Roland's aid, we'll surely stop Lilith and rescue Lyria.
Angra Mainyu's real body is in an altar beneath Seed Hollow Castle.
Yikes. There's a sinister primal lurking right under that huge city?
Yes. And I'm the one who sealed it down there centuries ago.
But if Lilith found Angra 15 years ago, that means the seal is...
broken. When she squandered away Angra's power, she failed to capture its true form as well. I'm certain it's still in the altar somewhere, camouflaged by its gateway powers.
So that's why you stayed behind in Seed Hollow, to find the damn thing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, my search turned up nothing. However, the moment Lilith summons Angra's real body, that may be our chance to strike. I warn you, she and I are equally matched. But, lucky for me, I've got the better team. Avia is no doubt getting closer to the castle. There's no time to lose. We'll gear up in the city and make a run for the altar. Or else these skies are done for.
Sweet. Man, crap's really hitting the fan now, huh? We better hightail it back to Seed Hollow before it's too late.
So, we've suddenly found ourselves caught up in an astral tug-of-war, decades in the making. The relationship between Lilith and Roland remains unclear. But one thing is certain. Roland is our greatest ally in Zega Grande. And with all the good he's done here, his love for Sky Dwellers is plain as day. Together, I know we'll stop Lilith, and ensure Angra Mainyu's gate stays closed. We will protect the Sky Realm. Seed Hollow is burning. Another victim in Avia's desperate mission to return to the stars. This all started because I brought Lyria to Zeka Grande. And now our battle is intertwined with the fate of the Sky Realm itself. We need to get to the heart of the city and fix the damage that's been done.
Whoa! Is this even the same city?
No time to assess casualties, I'm afraid. Not when we know Avia will make a beeline for the castle.
I suspect we'll face a tough road ahead. Everyone, prepare yourselves accordingly.
Oh, you back already? Look, you've scratched my back in the past, so I'm willing to give part with some intel, free of charge. Regarding the city, my people are out surveying the damage as we speak. Early reports suggest, strangely enough, that Avia isn't focused on taking out the commercial district. Instead, they're concentrating on one area and one area alone. The castle. Considering they've got a force of 5,000 strong, you'd think they'd try to occupy more. But here we are. In addition to the ground troops, they've got manned and unmanned aircraft to boot. Not to mention, the Silver Wolf Corps and the Sword Veil seem to be acting in concert. First time for everything, huh? To be completely honest, the whole thing makes me mad as hell. I'd like to jump into this circus and pound a few chumps myself. The city's well-being comes first. You just go smack their leader a good one for me. Got it? They'll all sleep better once she's out of commission.
Avia is focused entirely on occupying Seed Hollow Castle. I fear Lilith is wasting no time.
She's not sparing numbers either. There's a million of them swarming around.
We don't need to engage with all of them. Cut off the snake's head, and you don't have to worry about the body.
Skyfarers! Over here! There you are! I'm so glad you're all safe!
Thanks for the assistance.
I would never abandon one of Zeka Grande's most vital trading hubs. It's not in my nature to watch a crisis unfold from the sidelines. By the way, Captain, I don't know if you've heard, but the castle is under attack by the Church of Avia. That forced each of the city's wards to declare temporary lockdowns. I'll be around until the brouhaha settles down. Give me a holler if you need anything. We can't let Avia get away with all they've done. Take this. Go show them who's boss.
Cool. New ally.
Father, you better put a stop to all the which crew member would you like to call?
The butterfly alights. And just in time.
Numeria joined you on your journey. is practice.
All rivers lead to the sea.
Butterflies. Numeria is a blade master who combines her family's martial arts with magic to form her own unique blade techniques. She employs two distinct stances in battle. From strangling to switch between Free Flutter stance and Dawn Fly stance. Free Flutter is geared towards performing fast combos. In Dawn Fly, her charge attacks hit all foes within range. Nymeria gains a butterfly whenever she lands a charge, square in Dawn Fly stance, or complete a Free Flutter combo. Butterflies enhance the next skill used are automatically consumed. Butterflies enhance the next skill used and are automatically consumed upon skill activation.
The clouds scatter. The pond settles. The finals. Scatter. Scatter. Swarm. Dawnfly stand. Letter. Decay! Wind in the fields. Scatter. Weakling. Fly. The finals. Crescent moon. Float. Scatter. Letter. There is but one path. Swift as thought, certain as death. Foam on the sea.
Cool.
I love to barter. What can I trade you for? You focus on Avia. I'll take care of Vika. Need something? Which will it be? Please come again.
Ready for action! Good stuff! Ready for action! Great!
Nifty. Good stuff. Ready for action. Nice! Great!
My thorns feel sharper already. How lovely.
Just like Master taught me! One more spell for the books!
My sword feels lighter. The path to mastery is ever long.
100 shots, 100 hits.
Glory be! A fresh callus!
Momo, time for training. There is no height I cannot climb.
Yep, that feels better already.
Maybe I am getting better.
Well now.
This'll do the trick. Hello, right? That's nice. Great!
Intriguing. Interesting. Ah, fresh insight. Excellent.
Well, all right.
I can make any weapon you want. Which weapon shall I strengthen? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. That went well. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Always strive to be stronger. It's perfect. Let me show you what my master has taught me. Unlocked. Always strive to be stronger. It can be tempered even more now. Let me show you what it's perfect. Always strive to be stronger. Let me show you what my master unlocked. Always strive to be stronger. It can be tempered even more now. I'll unlock the power within. Let me show you what I'm unlocked. Always strive to be stronger. Take care.
Beauty is in the hand of the wielder.
If you put in the work, you'll see the results.
I love polishing my skills. I think I've got the hang of it.
Gotta maintain your firearm.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. Ugh. God. I'm gonna take a break from gaming for a bit, and then I'll start another game. This would be fun to pick up later. It's an off night, so I want to play a bunch of different games.